Man, listen, right? So, to the people in the back that keep acting like I'm dissing Boosie or you dick sucked out ass fans, man, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not dissing Boosie, right? I'm just telling facts, my nigga. He was played. He got a play ran on him. Dog, the nigga talked too fucking much. Way too much. Now, we all on this motherfucker to talk, right? But it's a different type of talking when you saying incriminating shit to yourself or anyone else. And that's what happened, man. What y'all don't understand is these Vlads and these no jumper motherfuckers, they trained in this shit. They take this shit very serious. It's like sitting down with a mother at the FBI table. You know, these police ain't just regular niggas that's asking questions. You just don't sit a regular motherfucker down and ask this nigga these questions. No, these people are trained in this. They are trained to say certain things to trigger your brain. How you think so many motherfuckers sit there and get to talking? You know what I mean? It's a whole setup to this shit. So when you go on Vlad, you know how many motherfuckers in did interviews I didn't watch say, dog, after I did the interview, I'd be like, damn, why the fuck did I say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people call back, hey man, don't put that out. But it's too late now. You just said it. You know, motherfucker be on there, I don't know what they be drinking, on some type of drug or whatever it may be, but you'll get on an interview and say some shit and then be like, you know what? Hell no, take that shit off. But you can't. And so Boosie done talked so motherfucking much about any and everything. Then he done rapped about so much shit. Sorry, officer, I don't do attempts. All that shit. You taunting these motherfuckers. Then you getting pulled over. You talking shit to them. I got more money than you and this and this. I'm richer than you and fuck the police. All this type of shit. Then you going on Vlad, doubling down on this shit. And he ain't nothing but the fucking police. And this how you knew. If you never knew Vlad didn't have your best interest after this, though, something had to be wrong with you. Go back and look when Boosie caught that case a year or two ago, about 2 years ago, and listen to what I said. And it's funny that we come to today, and this shit is happening. Nigga, if you didn't know from the jump that shit came from Vlad, well, when you got out and beat the case and they dismissed it, the Fed said, hey, we letting this shit go, the prosecutor don't want it. Whatever that happened, they said we bringing this shit back. And them motherfuckers literally said, Vlad literally said, oh, so you off, you, so Vlad was like, oh, so you beat this motherfucker, right? Boosie was like, yeah. I beat it. He like, so the feds can't bring it back up. He like, nope, they can't bring it back up. So you can answer anything. Now, right then, what the fuck do you mean I can answer? I already answered it. What the fuck more? I'm not fucking with these people. I don't give a fuck if it can't be brought back up. It's like right now, if I beat a murder case and you can't, okay, I can talk about it all I want. I can walk right out of the courtroom and say, you know what, I did do that. I killed the shit out that nigga. I was just lying and said I was innocent. They can't do nothing. They can't bring shit back up on you. They can't charge you for nothing else. I walk out the courtroom, beat a murder case right now. I won a jury trial. I won. I can walk right out the courtroom to the news and say I shot the shit out that nigga. Like, hell yeah, I did it. Fuck him and fuck his people and fuck everybody else. Now what you gonna do about it? Do something about it. And go on every fucking talk show and tell how I killed this motherfucker and can't nothing happen to me, right? But why would I do that? Why would I do that? See, the problem is, you get to talking, and now they might not hold that against you, but the next shit you do. And that's what I be saying sometimes, like when Terrence Gangsta Williams talk. You know what I'm saying? And like the old shit he did. Not saying he gonna be in trouble again, but like a lot of people just think like, okay, they can talk about old shit they did and how they done it. And see, when you talk about that type of shit, the law don't like that. The law like, you know, the Keffe D's and all this, talking about how they killed Tupac and all this shit. You on this motherfucker talking this, and they looking like they failed their job. They want to get you something. Like the OJ shit. The same thing. Okay, they couldn't get OJ for killing them. They know he did it, but they couldn't get him on it. So, guess what? The next time this motherfucker get in trouble, we gonna slam your ass to the... You can get a motherfucking jaywalking ticket and that bitch hold a year. You gonna do that whole year, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they playing. So, as a real nigga, I'm not even gonna elaborate on this shit. What you mean, Vlad? So I can tell you anything. Nigga, this some police ass shit right there. That would've threw red flags up on me. So, was the gun really yours? Who had the gun? Was it in the front or the back? You know what I'm saying? Like, really tell me what happened. Like I was lying in the first place. But Vlad Vlad put that play down, man. And when I heard that interview, my stomach turned. When I watched the interview, because I think once I watched the interview, it was like a day later, they were saying that he was in jail because Boosie literally left from Vlad's. Nigga, first of all, he beat the case. The first place he went to, probably after court, I don't even think he wouldn't have got nothing to eat. Nigga went straight to Vlad's. Now, he leave from Vlad's. He about to go overseas with his kids. He got his people waiting once he do the show, flies people all out. So now they out of state, out of the country 2 or 3 days later. If that, they out of the country. Right after the Vlad shit aired, they telling him to come back. We recharging you. And not only did they recharge this motherfucker, they added on the charge. And you don't think that Vlad knew that? You don't think that Vlad knew they was gonna bring that shit up? Why in the fuck would you ask a man? If it's over, then you can tell every detail to the shit now. Man, you don't see that shit, my nigga? Y'all don't see what I'm trying to, where I'm going with this? Dog, this nigga, it's like they're not even trying to hide it no more. Him and the fucking No Jumper nigga laugh it off. The nigga from No Jumper and Vlad is like this, my nigga. 2 peas in a pod, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. Everybody at No Jumper is locked the fuck up. How? And you best believe they using everything that these stupid, dumbass niggas saying. And the fucked up thing is, the only motherfucker who ain't locked up is the most talkingest motherfucker on there. That's why I think that he's in on it, and that's Wack 100. How the fuck is all these niggas locked up? This nigga been quiet for a second though. You know, he kind of probably was nervous, like, damn, but they gon', you know what I mean? If you can't beat them, join them. That's probably what happened. He probably like, fuck that, but I'm with y'all, cause look, man, this nigga went talking all this shit. He went talking all this shit, dog, about how these niggas is culture vultures and white devils and fuck these niggas and on power rule this, fuck them, and next thing you know, this nigga over there working for these motherfuckers, bro. They was like, man, listen, if a nigga was talking that much shit about me, I'd go buy his ass too. Oh, this pussy ass nigga calling me hoes and this, man, go get this nigga, write him a check, get him over here. Nigga, go clean this table up. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, dog, that's just a spectacle over there. And that lets you know that they are working to get niggas locked up. Fucking Vlad had enough nerve to say he solved the Tupac murder with the Keffe D shit. And the only reason he said that, cause look, ain't nothing new under the sun. This motherfucker been said, Keffe D been said. Now they trying to say some other shit, but Keffe D been took the case. In the early 2000s, I heard this shit about Puffy supposed to have put the hit and this and this and this and this out on a nigga. So that's not no new news. So how the fuck you figure you solved anything, Mr. Police Officer Vlad, right? You know the reason being not? Because they know they about to get a conviction on Keffe D. And the murder ain't solved without a conviction. It's still unsolved, but he feel as though he put the nail in that nigga coffin. See, Vlad feel as though he put him talking so much, he feel as though he put the nail in the coffin. And if y'all don't think Vlad had nothing to do with this, and Keffe D was gonna go to jail anyway, well, look at this here. They made a deal with Keffe D. Said, hey, if you tell us who killed Tupac and this and this and this, we'll let you go. Obviously, what they told them added up to be true because they let him go, right? But the thing was, can't either side talk about it. You can't talk about it, the police can't talk about it. Keffe D wasn't saying a word. The police officer broke it, came out, he actually said, fuck it, I don't care what, I want the world to know this. Whatever trouble I get in, I get in. So he put the tape out of Keffe D confessing to the police what happened. Now that could have got Keffe D killed in the neighborhood. They think he just a stand-up nigga, came home on some technicality. Whole time he made a deal with the police. Now this shit is out on public TV. He watching it. Suppose you in a room watching it with 4, 5, 10 more niggas, and this shit pop up on the screen and you in there with the FBI. And you with all these killers in there. And that could have went all kind of fucked up ways. So y'all been broke the rules. So Keffe D like, well, fuck it then. If this nigga can break the rules, so can I. So the nigga wrote a book on it. They wrote a book on the shit. They had been going to different podcasts, different radio shows talking about it. Never a problem. It never became a problem until they got on Vlad TV. Once they got on Vlad motherfucking TV, that's when it went bad. Now he played this nigga just like he played Boosie, like they was friends. You know, they played him like he was friends. Oh, you know, you my man, haha, laughing and shit, and you know, so shit. it's it was just bad, man. I hope this fucking volume didn't go out on this. But it was just bad. It was bad all the way around, my nigga. And so finally, the feds say they gonna come get him for the murder. Now, I don't understand that because y'all already worked the deal out with him. Right? So I'm not understanding what's the problem. Yeah, that was crazy, but that's that nigga Vlad doing too, man. But it's a lot more people that's going. You think it's a lot more people that's in trouble behind that shit. Just because the police don't get you, nah, nigga. They ain't kick nobody door. That's what they was saying about the no jumper shit. Everybody kept saying, well, no, ain't nobody went to jail, yada yada yada. Nah, look, all them niggas locked up, and every motherfucker who locked up over there, they about to rewind these tapes and nail these whole ass niggas to the cross. You know, it's just pitiful, my nigga. But y'all run to these white boys got way more followers than any nigga coming close to. How do a Jew and the two Jewish motherfuckers or whatever they are that don't have nothing, this nigga shoot porn and ride skateboards or some shit, but he fucking with niggas getting richer off niggas than niggas getting rich off theyself. I don't understand why don't these niggas branch off and get their own shit and run it up. And it's like, if you notice it, on Vlad's show, on No Jumper, it's all nigga against nigga shit. If you not talking about hurting a nigga, killing a nigga, or keeping up beef with a nigga, they don't want you over there. And when you listen to him talk, he know this. It's not like he naive to the shit and don't see or know or realize what he doing. He know damn well what he doing. But he know this type of shit sell. It's us that's pushing it though. You know what I'm saying? We really the ones that's pushing that bullshit. We really can't blame them, but we can, but we can't, because we letting it go. Like, people was tripping on Kid L from Detroit. You know, you got the Foreign magazine, and they trying to pit them two against each other. I see both of them young. You can't knock that shit. First of all, dog are killed in. That's what they do. They come, they find out they hustlers. They gonna hustle, my nigga. It ain't no culture vulture, nothing. Well, shit, fuck it. I mean, who gives a fuck? You know, I can't be mad. Okay, yeah, are they culture vultures? Yeah. Is Vlad a culture vulture? For sure. It's No Jumper for sure. But I look at them more so as hustlers. Because shit, dog, they know niggas don't fuck with niggas, but, and you know they can make money off this shit. Why not do it? Shit, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's like a motherfucker right now, a black-owned liquor store right here, and a Chaldean open up across the street. The Chaldean can be way higher, don't like niggas or none of that. Where you think niggas gonna go to the most? They gonna run straight to that Chaldean. They not about to support this nigga that live in the neighborhood because they don't want to see him shine. They don't want to see their own kind shine out. This motherfucking Arab Chaldean nigga can pull up in all type of Benzes, Vets, Range Rovers. They love seeing this motherfucker shine. But a nigga, oh, they robbing the shit out of him. And that's just how it's going with these weed dispensaries. That's how it's going with anything. Anytime a nigga got anything to do with anything positive in the neighborhood, niggas fuck them over, man. And these are facts. But that Boosie shit, what I keep trying to tell you is Boosie, and I know I went all around the corner with it, but Boosie put himself in this position. Listen to me. Listen, man. I've been around damn near 50 years, and I'm very observative with shit like this. Nigga, that was a play from beginning to end. They know, okay, Boosie hungry for the money. Get him to go out to Cali. He not about to beat this, because now look, think about every other time Boosie been pulled over. He always have a gun in the car, a nigga with a CPL or something. He always got his weed with him, but he like, my man, I'm smoking, my man ain't. Yada, yada, yada. So what the nigga do? Okay, they never took him to jail ever in history for a gun. The person always said, that's my gun, they got the fuck on. So what made this different? What made this time different? Okay, what made a nigga go to, okay, not only are you out here, now, why in California? First of all, you gotta ask yourself, why this shit ain't happening in no other state he ever been to? It's a reason for that. They picked California for a reason. So, okay, you go out to Cali. Now, you go to these niggas, you don't know these niggas. These are some dudes paying you for a video, and you going to get your back in, boom, boom, boom. Now, It ain't been no informants nowhere else. No other city you went to was there an informant. They called in and said Boosie got a gun on him or Boosie doing this out here. They could have been hit him for some shit like that probably. So look, I'm telling you, the director of the video, I bet Boosie was told to put that gun in his back like that. I'm telling you, man, it was like for a look for a video shoot. And then once they did that, they made the call in like, hey, you know what I'm saying? These niggas about to get in the car. They gone, they in this type of car. Now y'all do a traffic stop. Why did you get them out the car? Oh, we gonna say we smell weed. Okay, first thing they do, well, who guns are these? These are our guns. You know what I'm saying? Here go our license for them. So how the fuck did Boosie get caught? Well, I don't. It's not even. It don't even make fucking sense to me. The whole shit, just a random fucking traffic stop. You just pull these motherfuckers over for what? It's not. That don't make sense. It's a setup from beginning to end, man. And the reason he put that gun in his back, I'm believing that the director told him to do it. I could be wrong on that, but I just don't see no nigga putting a gun in the small of their back like that, walking around some niggas they don't know. It was for a video shoot. It was for to make it look like a certain way. And they get pulled over and they do this. And then that's why they beat it. That's why they brought it back up. Like, no, we locking this nigga up. But I'm telling you, they want Boosie on bigger shit, man. It's been too much talking, dog. I told you the shit that Boosie said. This talking too much. Look how he talking on the phone to his baby mama. Look how he talking to his kids. Look at how he talked about the girl brother who got murdered. Bitch, this, something happened again. You losing it, my nigga. And then you get up on this motherfucker and say, the fucked up shit you said was the shit you said on Vlad after Juke the Doula died about you turning into some character when you drink, and that's why you don't drink. And you turn into a nigga and you look at a whole ass nigga that got a chain on, and you will go take that shit. You say, I go take that nigga chain, cause nigga, you ain't get this shit from the mud, nigga. You don't deserve that. That's some hating ass shit to come out of a nigga mouth. That's some hoe shit, really. That's some bitch made shit. How you know where a nigga got it from or how? What the fuck if it don't matter how a nigga got it, he got it, nigga. That's some hating hoe ass shit to say anyway. This nigga a hoe, he ain't get it from the mud. I take his chain from him. Once I get, that's why I don't drink, Vlad. Okay. Dog, that's fucked up. This nigga a jeweler, my nigga. Never known to be a street nigga. He got on jewelry. Was you drinking that night, nigga? That's the first thing that people kind of a nigga mind. Was you drinking that night, nigga? That this nigga came up dead? How the fuck did he come up dead, my nigga? And to me, I couldn't believe that Boosie and these rich niggas would have took nothing from the nigga. Like, what the fuck they gonna take some jewelry from a nigga? Well, they say he had $1 million of jewelry or something on him. I don't know, but then they trying to say that they found the box of the nigga's jewelry at Boosie house, and I don't believe that internet shit, so I don't know where it's going. But I know they on that nigga's ass, bro, and I know he done a lot of motherfucking talking, dog. And they going for all the big fish. When you look at it, all the big niggas, they trying to take down from the Puffies to the TD Jakes to the motherfucking, what's the nigga name that do all the Medea nigga? They going for all these motherfuckers, dog. These rappers that talk that shit, they going for them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They trying to destroy anything black, man. How many white people you seen in the news? Rich. You know what I'm saying? All the freaking off white people do, all the cocaine and Molly and shrooms and all fucking acid and shit and all the whores these motherfuckers fuck. When have you heard of a rich white person into some shit like they doing like they did Puffy? You know what I'm saying? Then you got the 1090 Jakes on this motherfucker only reporting on nigga shit. God damn, you know what I'm saying? And if you notice, the Vlad the same way, fucking the other motherfucker the same way. They won't have their own people talking about their own people on here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have him have a Jewish motherfucker up there. You think it ain't no niggas that's gangsters, that's Jews, nigga? They ain't gonna have their own people. They people not gonna go for that. They people will shun their ass. That's why they have only niggas on there, and that's it. When you look at most of these white shows, they ain't gonna have their own people on there talking like that about their own people, man. They own people gonna stop that shit. Like, nah, man, we boycott your bitch ass. But long as there's a nigga, they doing it too. But we follow that shit and go along with that shit. Well, that's when when the bullshit stopped and the truth began, nigga. We gotta cut this shit out. For real, all this killing that's going on, this unnecessary killing, and the thing is, y'all niggas is just crashing out at an all-time high. Killing niggas in broad daylight for what? You niggas broke as a fuck. You go to jail, all this killing and talking shit in your raps and all this shit, you can't even make a personal bond, nigga. You ain't even got a pack of noodles on your goddamn. Only motherfucker who answering your calls is your goddamn mama, your bitch getting fucked by them same niggas you ran with. And you don't see that shit? You locked up, nigga. Ain't no nigga even got a fucking lawyer. Look at all them bum ass niggas who killed Julio Fulio. Look at these bum ass niggas who killed Dolph. These broke ass, nothing ass niggas. They broke as a motherfucker. Did this shit out of hate. Then now they got to rat on each other to get out because they ain't got no money to fight shit. All that Death Before Designer shit, that fake ass shit Tupac made up, money over bitches. Well, that's funny because you say money over bitches. You niggas ain't got either or, but the one bitch in your corner is the only motherfucker you call and you can call when you in jail. You feel me? So yeah, this shit crazy. Boosie in jail, fuck what you niggas talking about. Boosie in jail because he run his fucking mouth off too much. That's it, my nigga. He talk way too fucking much on these motherfucking channels, dog. And that's what's about to get him fucked all the way over. Like a lot of these guys, you niggas get on these Vlads and shit, won't even fuck with a black nigga. That's why I don't fuck with Jay-Z at all. That's why I don't fuck with Drink Champs no more. Because of the shit Nori and them said. I don't fuck with Jay-Z. Now Nori will fuck around and talk all this Jigga shit and Jay this, and Jay ain't never even called the goddamn show. Better yet, been on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fuck with no nigga. Jay-Z ain't fucking with no nigga unless he's some type of real big time ass nigga. And people be like, well, why would he go on a... What you mean, why would he? The streets is what made him, nigga. People are like, he too big for the program. Like, he's Jay-Z. He's bigger than Drink Champs, or he's bigger than All Facts Podcast and this and this and this. How the fuck is he bigger than that? The fuck you mean? Who got him the money? The po niggas. So you telling me niggas gave you all this money and chance and you can't give a nigga a chance to bless their platform? And I ain't gonna get on Jay-Z. That's a whole nother, I'm gonna say this for another one. I'm gonna go back in on his ass too though. Fuck him, man. Y'all niggas be talking about all this shit. Well, that's Jay-Z. What his money got to do with anything? Nigga, what the fuck you mean? Who got him his money, nigga? Who bought all this bullshit? Black people, but you cater to white people, nigga. You go to New Orleans, he do a whole bunch of backstabbing ass shit. Like, how's all this people ain't in a better position? Now, I'm not saying that's all his fault, but damn, dang fucked up. He got to be over here begging for money, and that's a nigga you came up with. He a foul nigga, son. That's a foul nigga, B. You know what I'm saying? Everything foul he do. Like, everything that I see he do is some foul ass shit. But I guess to be that rich, you got to be a foul ass nigga. I guess that's how you get it and keep it. You know what I mean? I ain't never heard this nigga talking about some stop the violence. That shit, him and Meek Mills, the far as I ever heard that shit go, that jail reform shit, is them niggas talking about it. I've never seen nothing, not a rap saying don't kill each other. I ain't never heard this nigga get on TV and say, niggas, y'all need to stop killing each other. And that's all we need right now. Simple little shit, dog. But watch how Trump do Washington, D.C. Watch how Trump tired of you niggas. And this a nice place y'all fucking up by the White House. Oh, we about to put the feds in here. And watch that shit work. And they about to do this shit from city. They gonna go to Detroit. They gonna go to Chicago. They about to get you niggas in line. Even if the motherfucking National Guards gotta come. But that might be what it takes. But guess what? That's dumb on y'all niggas, dumb ass, violent ass niggas part. Because now if they gotta take control of the shit, they gonna take control of the shit. It's gonna be back to slavery damn near. But if we would have stopped at our motherfucking selves, we had more room to wiggle and get money. You know what I mean? If we stopped at ourselves, we would have had them on every nick cranny. This violent shit, violence never been good when it could come to getting money. That's why you see a lot of violent crews never made it. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, yeah, seem good and look good for a minute, but they brought way more heat to themselves. What the fuck is all the violence for? If y'all niggas get money and move strategic and keep your fucking mouth shut and don't rat and don't say nothing and take your lick, nigga. But like I say, the feds made it so it's hard for a nigga to take his lick. That's why they boosted the drugs. Anything a nigga do, they gave the time through the roof. They overcharged niggas because they knew That's the only way you will get a nigga to talk. You gotta take him away from his family and away for years and years and years. That's how they get the snitch and shit to work. A nigga know if I got a case, I'm only facing 5 or 10 years, run that shit. And I know I can walk out this bitch with only 2. And no, you know, it's a dirty game they playing, my nigga, and they winning. But I'm telling you, before they send the National Guards and these motherfuckers like they about to do Washington, because he about to do that shit. And the black people on this motherfucker, this the fucked up part. It's the niggas that's running the mayor and all that shit. They don't, now why don't you want the nigga to come clean this shit up? Because y'all know y'all doing dirty shit too. Well, they on that motherfucker talking about something, well, the crime rate is down 30%. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's about to give you bitches help, and you talking about something you don't want it. Because you know once these people get in your business, my nigga, all y'all motherfuckers is through. That's why I tell you, you need to straighten this shit out yourself. Stop the violence, yo. Got all this violent shit for what? What the fuck is niggas so? If you ain't got shit, why is you so violent? And you not even robbing shit. You just shooting shit because a nigga said something to you on a rap record. Y'all niggas not even beefing over territory. And it's enough money for everybody. Just the mind state of these sick ass niggas, man. We just raised fucked up. See these poor ass, nothing ass niggas. The same niggas who, I can't even explain it, man. I ain't got enough time in the day to explain this motherfucking shit. On another one, I start another one, I'm gonna do it, man. But anyway, I ain't gonna keep rambling, man. Boosie, you talk too fucking much. That's the problem, man. Incriminating that shit on this Vlad TV shit. And that's all you pretty much see him on, Vlad, that's it. You know what I mean? You know how many other black platforms it is out here that I love to have Boosie. And another thing I didn't like when Boosie played my man from Detroit like that. The funny salesman. You know what I mean? Like, oh, cut the camera if he ain't paying. Like, god damn, my nigga. It just, a lot of shit these niggas move wrong. I'm out of here.